your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by ACUA, keeping Atlantic County clean and green for a bright future.
Happy lunchtime on this Saturday afternoon. I'm Meteorologist Bobby Klark with an update on the forecast. Maybe you're heading over to the Railroad Deli in Dorothy, getting yourself a nice sub out there, or maybe you're just hanging out at home, maybe having something, some sort of lunch at home, maybe some soup, maybe a salad, something nice and healthy, right? Good to have the day off, right, on Saturday. So temperatures right now are not looking too bad out there, believe it or not, but we're starting to see the impact of this warm front that's trying to push on through and the cloud cover. So temperatures, unfortunately, going to fall short of, I think, where we should be for this time of year. But right now, not looking too bad across the eastern seaboard. It could be certainly a lot worse. And unfortunately, in the extended forecast, it looks like it's going to get worse, unfortunately, if you do not like below normal temperatures for this time of year. Zooming a little bit closer, 60 in Glassboro, 60 in Hamilton, 60 in Mays Landing, 61 in Vineland, 59 in Media, 59 at the state capitol. Head down the I-195 corridor and you can see what's happening with that ocean effect or the onshore flow. 51 only in Asbury Park, 53 in Atlantic City, 57 as you head towards Courthouse. So unfortunately a below normal day. The good news is we're going to stay mainly dry. Can we see a spritz in the afternoon, later afternoon today? Yes, but it's not going to affect any kind of outdoor plans you might have if you're heading out maybe to doing some garage sailing. If you got some, outdoor activity, sports and stuff like that, definitely will not ruin it for you. So we are mostly cloudy for the rest of today. We're going to stay below normal, unfortunately, because of that cloud cover. Tonight, not as bad. We'll be under the cloud cover again, maybe some patchy fog, but we'll be a little bit warmer than we dealt with last night. And then the Sunday, will warm up inland. Unfortunately, along the shoreline, we're going to see that east to southeasterly flow again, keeping the cloud cover, kind of keeping you socked in. Unfortunately, therefore, temperatures will not be as warm as it will be on the inland. In terms of seeing rainfall, again, there's that small chance today, but the best chance of seeing rainfall is going to be a cold front that's going to move through Monday night into Tuesday early on. So we could see some showers and some storms out there. Bad news about this is that, again, we kind of stress this, Nick and I, on both our pages, and we discuss it on the air and stuff like that. Even though we got that 2 inches of rain the other day in some places, it helped the drought situation a bit. So now we're only abnormally dry in a small portion of the area. The problem is, and we keep saying, is with the very few, because we're getting cold snaps and stuff like that, with very few warmer days out there, sort of like what we dealt with yesterday, they're going to eat up the water table, the plants, the trees and stuff like that, and they're going to do it as rapid as possible because, again, when you get cooler days, sort of like today, which were below normal, especially along the shore, there's not going to be much growing going out there. So when they get a chance to get out there with the warmer air, that's when they start to really suck up the water itself. So this is some bad news, especially as we head past Tuesday, because really not seeing much in the way of organized rain after Tuesday for any of kind of our plants and stuff like that out and about. Looking at your exclusive Norcast hour-by-hour forecast for the rest of today, see yourselves mostly cloudy again. Cannot rule out a spritz, but the damage is done with the clouds. We'll see temperatures below normal for this time of year. As for tonight, partly cloudy, not as chilly as I mentioned, 47 inland, 48 along the shore. A slight south to southeasterly breeze, so therefore we could see some patchy daybreak fog and maybe a shower or two. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, much warmer inland, partly cloudy skies, 72 degrees, but definitely going to see more cloud cover along the shoreline with that south to southeasterly flow, only getting to 61 degrees across most locations along the shore. Futurecast, again, we've been socked with this warm front for most of this morning, and unfortunately, it's not going to move much as we head towards this afternoon. It finally gets a swift kick finally by tomorrow later morning. So I think we'll get ourselves a better chance of maybe seeing some sunshine as we head into the afternoon and later afternoon itself, especially inland. Along the shorelines can take a little bit longer to clear on out of here. Then we start to focus our attention out west. We have a strong cold front that's going to move on in here and unfortunately could possibly make some headlines again nationally. It seems like we keep saying that every weekend, but it's just to get these really pockets of really cold air meeting moist, warm air, and that's what happens. That's why you get the explosion of severe weather. That front will continue to push on off to the east towards our area itself, and I think as we head towards early into Tuesday morning on into the afternoon, best chance of seeing possibly a shower or two pop up, and then that low pressure system develops along the along the cold front to form a coastal low and heads up in towards the Gulf of Maine. And then here we go. Spills in the very chilly air, especially aloft. I mean, we're looking at temperatures 20 degrees below zero, only about 5,000 feet above us. So that's going to translate to much colder conditions as we head towards, especially middle of the week on into the end of the week itself. So let's take a look at the upper air pattern, as I was just explaining. So here we go. Here's where we currently have that low pressure system, which it seems like every weekend we've been talking about this. It develops up into the Dakotas, Montana, slices on through the rest of the country, hits that warmer air, start to see a much more severe weather type of situation. So, but now all of a sudden we'll start as we head into Mondays. Now we start to see this thing barrel its way through the Great Lakes, picking up the cold air. Look at some of these temperatures. Wow, just crazy up in Canada. That's going to flow to the south there as we head towards Wednesday on into Thursday and Friday. Look at us in this dark blue here. What's that going to translate into? 10, 15 degrees below where it should be for this time of year. Tack on a northwesterly breeze, 20 to 25 miles per hour. It won't even come close to feeling like the air temperature will be showing you on your thermometer. Monday, again, the cold front pushes on in, pushes through on Tuesday, 74. That's it for 70s in this rest of this forecast, believe it or not. 58 on Wednesday, 57 on Thursday. Mentioned the wind. It'll stick around for us even on Fridays and still below normal. Your exclusive +3 Norcast, +3 days. The weekend looking dry and okay. Again, below normal on Saturday. I think without the wind, it won't feel as bad as Friday, but still below normal. And then finally, we hit some normal conditions as we head into Sunday. Have a great rest of the afternoon, everybody. I'll see you later.